Right, welcome back everyone. Now before we headed to the farm, I did a bit of grinding off screen. So now we're level, what level are we? Let's have a look. Stats. Level 8 and level 8. And I've unlocked some of the ordnance. I also, just so we don't have to bother, well, we'll go the tower we did before. I checked that out. Not all of it, because apparently there's a bunch of floors that we can explore on there. So I just had a quick lay down, see how much of it there was, and found some a new staff as well and stuff. But I've not got tried getting to the top fix. I thought, well, if I've already gone 3 floors up and there's still plenty more to explore, I might as well do that in the actual Let's Play. I also accepted some side quests. Let's see what side quests we get. No, I forget now, it's this one, yes. See, these are the main quest ones. This is the farm one, and these are the other ones we got. Find the shiny rock! I'd like someone to find my shiny rock. Please speak to me directly for details. I think it might have dropped it behind Melda's Orbital factory. So we've got to look for Charles in the town and find his shiny rock near the behind the Orbital factory. Now this is the Orbital factory, so this must be Charles, I think. Yes. This is really weird. Where could it have gone? Oh? Excuse me, but can I ask you something? You didn't see a shiny rock around here anywhere, did you? Huh? A shiny rock? It might be a quartz or something. A shiny rock? Yeah, that's right. One that sparkles. You didn't see a rock like that lying around anywhere, did you? Are you saying you lost something? I don't recall seeing anything like that. Do you know where you might have dropped it? My mum was calling for me, so I ran over to the general goods store where she was. I know I had it in my hand at the time, but when I came back here it was gone. When you say general goods store, you mean Mr. Rhinon store, right? Did you look in front of his store? Obviously that's the first place I looked. You didn't need to treat me like a kid, you know. My, aren't you a charmer? To be fair, I probably would have said the same thing, so I'd be a bit cheeked off by that remark too. Well, I already asked the Bracer Guild to help find it, so I'm sure it'll show up sooner or later. If you do happen to come across it, give me a holler straight away. Probably be around. Right, so now we're gonna look around town for it. Now, this is Mr. Rhino's store. Haha! Hold up a second. What is it? I see something shining down there. Through the sewer crate. Where? Let me have a peek. Okay, I thought we had to go in the sewer there. Oh wait, it looks like it must have fallen down into the sewer through the crate. The sewers? Don't tell me you forgot about the sewers already. You know, that smelly monster-infested place we were in not that long ago? Oh right, those sewers. Oh cool, so we'll actually pop back in the sewers. Remember that gate we saw when we were doing the training thing to get our bracer license, or whatever? That we might have to go through those gate crates to get to the shiny stone. Entrance to the sewer should be just behind the chapel. If you're so interested in what's down there, then how about we check it out a little later? Sure, let's do that. Right. Now, I've checked out the town because I was wondering, how do you get your health back if you don't have those shrine type things about, you know, like in the dungeon? Because the one thing the tutorial never covers is the hotels, and they obviously, if you spend money, you get your health back and stuff, which is not to be expected in a lot of RPGs. You obviously have the taverns and stuff. but the fact that they never went, and if you ever need to rest in a town and whatnot, just go to the local hotel or something like that. It was just weird that they never covered that in the tutorial. So this is the chapel, and so this is the sewer, right? Yeah, but obviously because I was doing some grinding and I would run out of, you know, health and stuff. I needed to find a place to heal, and that's when I came across the chapel.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I found a lot of the stuff monsters drop is for cooking, which sounds weird, but yeah, a lot of those, because a lot of the stuff they drop isn't worth that much money. You really do just have to sell Seraph. So most of the drops they will sell okay-ish. They're usually worth the equal amount of, so they equal 1 for 1. So you only get, like, if you sell 5, you get 5 gold. So it's not really worth grinding on them for the drops.
Piece of cake.
But they do tend to drop cooking ingredients. And since cooking is a good way of getting your health back and giving you small stat boosts and stuff, it's still handy to kill them. Yes. Damn it. Damn it! God, I know it's extremely low chat, but I just do no damage. Oh, God. Okay, one more time for the staff and then I'll just use a magic spell, I guess. There we go. It is possible it's got extremely low rate of hit.
We rule.
Da 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 da. Also, yeah, these are the very few things I've come across drop greens yet, so that actually killing them's a good way of getting some of those. Also, I found a creature in the tower that dropped Black Seraph, which is extremely rare so far. So that's how I managed to get enough. I collected a bit of it. I got a maximum of 20 Seraph before I left the tower. It's that much of a low drop rate. So I might go back at some point. Like I said, I'm going to do some of this side quest. Maybe do the other side quest and then go to the farm. And once we've done that, if the plot doesn't force us out of the town when we do the farm quest, we'll go to see the tower again. And then you can see me try and get to the top of it, because why not? Unless the plot stops us from getting to the very tippy top, and that's like something for later. That's fair enough.
Piece of cake.
Crisp onions. See, that's what I mean. They drop food basically. It's like even when it says like raw monster flesh or something, it's like, yep, that's actually for cooking. Been used for broths, for soups and stuff apparently. Which, yeah, that's one of the reasons you want to go to a restaurant. It's not to, because I thought restaurants were going to be like healing places, like taverns, but they're not. So they're handy for getting new recipes, and obviously you eat the recipe before you gain it, so you get whatever benefits it gives you first. So it can be a good way to get your health back, but it's not cheap. The best way to put it is the cheapest item you can buy from the restaurant in this town is worth 100 of the currency, and to rest at the hotel costs 20. So you save 80 gold just from resting at the hotel. Also, the food they sold only healed me health back, it didn't give me back my magic points. Oh, so we don't go for the crates. I'm assuming that's something else then. That's either going to be plot related or another quest later. Also, I've noticed, see these blue items, it means it gives us, that would have given us back 50 EP, which is magic points essentially, for casting. All I know is, there we go, these things on the side, they are not influenced by how strong the monster is. It's just RNG in general. You could have really good ones or really crap ones in a fight, and you're just gonna have to work with what you got.
Piece of cake.
Oh, I leveled up. That's funny. I'm level 9 now from doing just from collecting the quest stuff. Quartz frag. Oh, see, I called that. I thought it might be a quartz. It makes sense. Unless it was like a ruby or something, or like a gemstone. Quartz. It seems like a good enough guess for what it could be. I think we saw shine for the sewer crate was this. Seems like it. A quartz fragment here. Why it was shining so much. So beautiful. This is made of Set 22, right? Loosely speaking, yes. Well, let's talk about it later. This isn't really the place to have a leisurely chat. Yes, you're right. No normal person would want to stay here any longer than they had to. Yeah, you can't get through those. Get through there yet. And while we're here, we'll kill another monster. Just 'cause it's easier now. Battles don't take that long. If you know what you're doing. Oh god. Yeah, I've got the hang of the combat now. I know how to do. Right, you see these down here? I originally didn't know how they worked, but all you need to do is go use the directional button. Then it goes from off onto the. It selects whichever red orb you want to use, and then you just press X, and it uses it, and that allows you to use your ultimate attack at any point during the battle. So basically, if an enemy is charging up its super attack, but you could possibly finish it off before it does its attack, boom, activate your ability to kill it, and there you go, you've given yourself the upper hand. But the downside is it uses up all your, I'm going to call it command points for now, until I remember the name, which means you really need to have to want to use it, because just using the lower cost abilities are so more effective in general. So you won't get the definite kill, but some of them attack tons of people, some increase your attack. Usually the only time you want to use your ultimate is when you desperately need one of the monsters dead, and you need it dead before it can do anything.
Alright! We rule!
But depending what spells you use, buffers, they all affect what order you take in the, what's it called, the command list. Similar to, I've played Final Fantasy X so many times that it's probably why I adapted to the system really quickly, because in there, haste, slow, using certain attacks would determine how many turns you get before the enemy does. Sometimes in Final Fantasy X you could possibly get your characters to do 10 turns before your opponent did, if you use the right combination of effects and abilities. And in here, this is similar to that. We don't have slow magic yet, but I'm assuming if I can increase my speed, slow their speed, then I might get 4 attacks in before they get 1. Anyway, now we just need to go back to him and hand the gem in. So this has been mostly me waffling on about what I've learned and what we've gained in between this episode and last episode. I think I've made this episode a little bit longer. Okay, is that rock? Could it be that? This is the rock you've been looking for? Pandora's quartz fragment. Yep, this is the one, my shiny rock. Why is it all dirty like this? Hey, don't you have something else to say before you complain? You guys are bracers, right? You've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I have a right to complain. That's not the problem here. Calm down, Stal. He's just a kid. I know that, but the quartz is what you were looking for, right? Yes, that's the one. That rock is this rock is really quartz? I mean the same quartz that is in an ornament. Yes, it's the same kind of quartz made of Sevith. It's chipped so it doesn't function anymore. I see. This belongs to an ornament. What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it. Who? Me? Oh, it's nothing. I'm glad you found it. Maybe it belonged to someone in his family. Oh, that reminds me. Mustn't forget. Here, take this. Drill meatballs. Mum tells me they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter, so I can't stand them. Appreciate what you did for me today. You're welcome.